Hey everyone, Dr. Nell here. I know I said the last one was final, but life is just life, right? Things change all the time. So I'm going to go quick. We have some program changes, and I want you to know about them, and I want you to feel prepared. So you're not going, wait, I said I was going to this one. Remember, you did not have to sign up for anything. You gave us your survey of what you thought would be most selected so we could choose the right rooms. You are free to choose what you want to go to at the summit. We are hopeful that all the rooms will have just the right amount of seats. Page one of the program, this gives you some orientation to what type of talk you are looking at. Just so you know, that yellow strand is for higher ed. We have an amazing cohort of higher ed faculty coming. You are also welcome to be in those sessions if you are building bridges with higher ed, want to learn more. Early foundations, fireside chats, these are kind of some of my favorite. If only we had fires and s'mores, that's what I really would love. These are meant to be candid, vulnerable, real dialogues they're not recorded. They're between you and the team of teachers and mentors that will be there with you to answer your questions about the topic at hand. Leadership, if you're a leader, we have leadership courses sprinkled throughout. And then if you're an educator, there's always going to be a talk on how to teach a child to read and write and what type of assessments and what happens when students struggle. So there is no change to the program, not a single one on day one, maybe some typos, but it comes on day two, we start to see some changes. At 9:30, excuse me, we have Antonio Fierro is going to be absent. And so two of his mentees, actually, Christine Quesada and Severo Martinez, are colleagues and leaders from New Mexico, are going to join the language variation, multilingual learners, and translanguaging talk with Julie Washington and Tracy White Whedon. I couldn't be more excited. They're amazing humans with a wealth of information, personal experience, and truly understanding how to lead the work. So go to that fireside chat if you have any questions in those domains. The next big change is I made a typo. Linda Farrell and Michael Hunter are not doing the same talk 2 times in a row at 9:30 and 10:45 on Tuesday. They're doing a part 1 and a part 2 for the Preventing Struggling Readers. One will be focused on the phonological aspects of struggling readers, and one will be focused on the orthographic components of the struggling reader. However, you do not have to go to both. If you want to go to both, please do. They're not the same content, though, is what I want you to know about that. Our next big change comes at the end of the day, the 3 o'clock slot. This is a slot that was switched with the Wednesday time at 9:15. Dale Webster is stepping up and in to do an Antonio Fierro talk, Science of Reading and Multilingual Learners, Implications for Academic Language Development. That is at 3 o'clock on Tuesday. Dale is Vice President of CORE. We are so grateful that he is joining us and doing this talk. And I know he was talking to Antonio today, so I'm very grateful for how deep this bench is and how much wisdom we have with the mentors teaching you to you about this content. So the next major change is on Wednesday. We have Judy Dotson moving out of that Tuesday slot where Dale was speaking and into a 9:15 slot in the same strand on language comprehension and more, addressing beyond decodables, going beyond word recognition and teaching language. So that's where that Judy Dotson talk. And then Stephanie Stoller stepped in and is doing Teaching Reading Rocket Scientists. What a great title, and you'll know why when you get to the summit. And that is much appreciated. So higher ed, you still have a talk at that 10:30 slot on Wednesday. The last big change is we have Ryan Lee James and Judy Dotson rounding out an incredible team of wisdom bearers and mentors in the final closing discussion of Grand Round 4. They'll bring a lot of practical application in their years and variable environments that they've worked in to that dialogue. So that's what I have to say about that. Now, the next thing is, as I transition over, we have changed the summit landing page. So very important point. The landing page was where you registered. Now it's changed to have all these tools where you would go with the QR code. Your badge has a QR code on the back, and that QR code leads you to this page. So you take your camera, shine it, and boom, this page comes up. And on it, there's a session program. So if you didn't print it out, you need it digitally accessible and you don't have yours or whatever, that's right here. You can just link it right here. We have, Summit merchandise. I even have one of the pieces of merchandise right here. Woo, this is exciting. That is for you to access our line of t-shirts that we created based on our mentors, and we're so excited to share them with you. So go ahead and start looking. The big one is the resort map. Now, this is important because the Talus room is in a different space. So here's the map. First of all, if you're driving in, you must go down the first turn before the Shoshone-Huntley Lodge and just follow it down to the big open parking lots for parking. Not the one on the first left, but any ones on the beyond that on the left or the right. They're open parking lots. Anything in yellow is where the summit's happening. This is Yellowstone Conference Center. These are the rooms you'll be coming to learn. And dining is over here, Huntley Dining. That's where we'll be having lunch. Breakfast is in the main Missouri Ballroom. Lunch is in the Huntley Dining. Snacks are in the lower atrium, okay? Now, if you're going to the Talus, which many of you will be, the Talus room is this pink. You walk out the stairs, across the resort, and you walk into the Summit Hotel, and in this orange little area, that's the Talus room. It's a beautiful room. You'll be grateful you made the walk. So the only thing you really should know about that walk is that it's going to be chilly here. Right now it's 97 degrees, but it will be chilly when you get here. So that means like 60 in the daytime, 40 at nighttime. So just know that that is a big deal. The next thing I want to share with you is our platform. Okay. So now when I'm on my homepage, I go up to the top and I hit my library. This is where you've been entered into the Summit platform to look at descriptions. The session program has titles, but if you want to see descriptions, you go to that My Library, or if you don't understand how to access the platform, we'll have Veta. Remember, email Veta. It's in your attendee checklist to send you a link to log in. So here's my library. My library has a lot of products, including the Summit from 2021, 2022, some Reading League items, and now there's Summit 2023. So I want to go here and I want to see it. And this is what the Kajabi conference platform is all about. You can have it, you can access it via an app on your phone, or you can access it via your desktop. Once you're into this platform, you go in and say, there's mentor book articles, there's all these, here's the session descriptions. So now let's just say I'm going to go to John Bennett's talk right here. I click on John. There's John's talk, and boom, over here on the right, there are John's handouts. And you just click John's handouts and they get downloaded onto your computer. It's just that easy, okay? So then you just go back up to the Transformative Reading Teacher, click, and it will take you back to the main page. That's very important. I know this can be confusing in the beginning, but once you get it, you can go here, L to Z, and all the names of the people, the speakers, all the talks that you might be wanting to go to. Like here's Louisa on 5 ways to look at the logic of English spelling. We can see the description, who Louisa is, all the talks she's doing, okay? And then we go back and we're back to the home page. Okay, so the last piece on that one, I'm going to say that remember to print out your articles if you want mentors to sign them. If you have books, bring them. Mentors will sign them. Other than that, get ready for something amazing and for making a difference with people who want to make a difference. We can't wait to welcome you home to Big Sky. Safe journeys. And let me know if you have any questions, or write Veta if you need to get on the Kajabi platform. We will be so grateful to help you. Bye-bye.